Estoy aquí. Oh, sí, a ver si. Mm. Estamos aquí. Estamos de vuelta, chicos. No se preocupen. Vamos a jugar con Fútbol Club Barcelona. Ujú. Obvio, no, no sé en qué estadio. Lo Messi. Aquí. Bueno, supongo que sea. Ok. Let's do it, bro. Vamos a ver, vamos a hacerlo. Verso 9. 9. Hola, Naruto. Chipping. Hola, Nat.
Barcelona can dream again. The stands here definitely a place for the hopeful, and no doubt that hope is replicated at just about every major ground in the land. It is time for us all to come together and to believe. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. And it's De Bruyne. Neymar. Neymar was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Fiddles it through. Now it's Mbappe. So, Jim, tell me this. Who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, this guy, Rodri, was one of Europe's most coveted midfielders when he was on the market, and often seen as an integral component in the next generation
Buen
of
tacre.
Spanish midfielders. He's got that outstanding quality of being able to shield the ball particularly well, and that is key to any holding midfielder.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. And now they can spring out of defence. Lewandowski. Lewandowski showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. He's found a way through. Alexander-Arnold kept his eye on it, and he's there. Now it's Lewandowski. Fermin. Oh, that's well spotted. Messi, and here's Neymar. De Bruyne. De Bruyne crosses.
¿Qué pasó?
Well, neither defence has had a wake-up call yet, because neither attack has turned up.
Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Lewandowski, and that has left him in a heap. Hernandez. Alexander-Arnold kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And he welcomes it in. Rodri. Great ball, and he's in. He's had a shot.
Vamos.
Goal, Barcelona.
Lewandowski.
Great finish. He put it away with great poise,
Recuperación.
dead-eye accuracy.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
Barcelona have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus, as the opposition will inevitably react.
He is just caressing the ball. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. Well, you might think
Fermin. Solamente amonestación verbal,
Now there are plenty in the middle waiting for this. They're taking a moment to consider their options. Oh, smart save. He had plenty to do.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
He won't be happy with that one. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, there's a probing ball. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. And the shot! Sticks it away! And he's got what he came for, his 20th goal.
Vamos.
How very smart. He just got it right.
Well, the
Desorden
in
una defensa del
and it's criminal defending.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Interesting ball. And he cuts out the supply. Cristiano Ronaldo. And the finish! De Bruyne. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Levin. Can he finish?
Ooh,
Yes!
ooh, yes.
Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Barcelona find a position of real strength now.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
That is a brilliant interception. And through to the goalkeeper.
¿Qué haces, portero?
And it's Neymar. Oh, it's a sweet ball, that. Neymar. Oh, lovely bit of skill. And the keeper's in command. Half-time getting close now. No, again there's no way through. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep. That could spell trouble. Neuer catches it safely. Looking for the runner.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Se van a jugar 2 minutos de compensación.
Lewandowski. Cristiano Ronaldo. And he was quick to react. Costa Curta. Neymar has it out wide and it's header! It's in!
Oh,
It could be a
¿cómo me hacen
lifeline.
gol?
Two more needed.
That looks like a preconceived plan.
No se
Win
puede
the ball.
dormir, chicos. No se puede dormir
The
así.
whistle for half-time.
Well, it's hard to say whether a two-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so
No es su
far,
posición, por eso
I
lo voy
haven't
a
really
cambiar.
seen
Voy a
enough to
poner a...
indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
Well, that has been a goal-blessed half. It is 3-1.
Se va a realizar un cambio.
Se va a realizar un
And
cambio.
the action is back on the way. Alexander-Arnold. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Hernandez makes the interception. Barcelona do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, I'm assuming that this is good.
Now the finish!
¿Ah?
Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Pensaba que no iba a llegar,
Lewandowski
¿eh?
actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Pass somewhat off target. Messi. That is good alertness.
Man.
Throw in. Costa Curta. Now it's Lewandowski. That's gone loose. Fires from distance.
Ay.
And the goalkeeper watches it past.
Well, it was an ambitious attempt, but it'll keep the defence on its toes at least.
Costa Curta has it in a wide position. There's the header. Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Alexander-Arnold. Vermeer.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And the shot! In he goes again! And it's De Bruyne. That has been slung wide. Costa Curta. That's a throw. Rodri. And he's cut it out. Pedri.
La
That has not
cantidad
gone
de
well.
espectadores de
De
este
Bruyne.
partido fue de
Mbappe.
28.997.
He scored! Right back in the game! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
No,
Listen,
no,
he would have been
guys.
advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Oh no, baby.
Hay un cambio en el campo de juego. Número 7.
Both sides then
Número
taking
10.
this chance to turn to their
Messi.
benches.
Número 5.
This is
Mm-mm.
threatening to become a really good
Número
game.
22.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and
Número
lose their
11.
discipline. This game plan
Número
could now well
17.
reward them with an
Número
equaliser.
18. Número 15. Número 41. Cambio.
That's a shade optimistic. And here's Lewandowski. Cross from a terrific header.
¿Por qué
Oh, the
como el
keeper's
de...
done ever so well.
Bueno, no más.
Mbappe is offering a right smile there.
Mbappe. Barcelona do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. He's having a go!
¿Qué?
That comes as a mighty relief. Odegaard. Oh, perfectly measured that.
Look, it's a run defences dislike, but the timing has to be spot on.
Quick look, then plays it in. Moved on forwards. Odegaard. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Casemiro. Lewandowski is herring after that one. He's in plenty of space here. He's picked his way through.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
"75 minutes played. Costa Curta promptly onto that, and that is that. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Oh, well played, well sorted out. No way through. Well, played right into his path.
¿Qué?
Barcelona clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
He's got a side of
Cuando
goal.
tiene que disparar no lo dice.
And that would have been game, set and match.
Well, he's definitely kept the side in the game then. That's really good positioning. They could have doubled their lead there.
That has ended up in no man's land. Tries a shot! Rafinha! He's got
Vegeta,
goal!
gracias. Gracias,
Do
Vegeta.
not write them off. Back they come.
¿Cómo es posible que me
Some
empataron
heroic
ahí?
goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
This has become one superb game of football.
Well, that goal just serves to give them the momentum and psychological edge now at this stage, but for me, they've got to chase a winner.
Oh, super fun. Mbappe! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Chance with the header! And he's following up. Oh, yes, it's there!
Hola,
And
Vegeta,
that
gracias por
just
suscribirte,
do
bro.
it. With a predatory goal.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Barcelona take what looks to be a decisive lead.
There's still a bit left in it, Peter, but they should find the necessary to avoid a slip-up now. I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Se van a jugar 4
He's
minutos de
intervened well there.
compensación.
There will be 4 extra minutes. Lewandowski, well timed, excellent interception. He's had a shot! He's missed, but not by that far.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Out to the left it goes. Oh, nicely intercepted.
Venga, qué partido,
we're
chicos.
done.
Qué partido.
Well, that was good. A terrific advertisement for attacking football. Both sides glad to trade blows to set out.
Qué partido, guys. No, debo cambiar el nombre en YouTube. Debo cambiar los nombres en YouTube que está con el nombre de. A ver. El nombre de la traducción que hice ahorita. Ganó, sí, yo gané. Sí, gané, bro. Voy a jugar otro partido. Vamos a ver qué tal está. Ahora sí. quién? Bueno, Barcelona, Barcelona 2998. Vamos a ver qué tal los... Tengo a Pedro Goku. No, no tengo a eso. Vamos a ponerle blanco. Estrategia de los titulares. No. En mantener. Kylian Mbappé. Y este yo a Messi. Barcelona versus Barcelona. Sí, Vizca el Barça. Sí, vamos
So
a
the
ver
wait is
si
over,
ganamos
we can
esto.
finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes
Vamos a
here.
ver
The
si se
followers
puede.
of one of the most
Ok.
formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that yet again this will be an occasion
No puede
for
ser.
the game's ultimate glitterati. Things have got a great chance! They've scored!
Ya
Well,
no
there's
esperaba eso.
leadership
¿Por
for
qué
you.
siempre, casi
That's what
siempre
the
me marcan en
armband
los
means for
primeros
him,
minutos?
setting the perfect example, the perfect tone.
En cada
Tremendous.
partido me marcan en los primeros minutos.
Simplicity itself.
Yeah, and
Mayormente.
all engineered, Peter, by some smart running and movement. That's already something to admire. But how about the pass? Just wonderful. Loved it.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Nedved gets and the finish. He has done it.
Estoy
Not
perdiendo,
one,
bro.
but
Estoy
two.
perdiendo,
It
guys.
is a dream start.
2-0.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
And it's there.
Debe
And
ser
again,
una
they
broma, chicos.
simply do not know what has hit them.
Y oye,
Yeah, they were
3
made
a
to
0
pay
en los
for not
primeros.
moving the ball
¿Cuántos minutos
smartly
pasó?
enough through a very strong
7
pressing wave.
minutos.
And now he
Obvio que la
has
cosa no
two.
se va a quedar así. Claro que no. Claro que la cosa no se va a quedar así. Vamos. Ok.
Cambio de jugadores.
7 minutos. Vamos, chicos.
Barcelona making their first change very early on. Barcelona find a position of real strength now.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Mbappe, he's got the shot away! They want to be quick to recover this. Good read, needed to be. It's out for a goal kick. And here's Mbappe, and that could set him on his way. Odegaard! And here's this time, surely! Well, that pass isn't the best. Jordi Alba deals with that comfortably. Vitinha. And here's Lewandowski. Can he finish?
¿Qué?
That was quite a test for the goalkeeper.
Oh, it's a brilliant effort, you have to say that. He clearly wanted to do it in style.
Oh,
Always
Dios.
going over the top.
Well, the defence are in a good position to get behind the ball and let them just try from range.
Threads one in. Mbappe. Lewandowski. It's Lewandowski!
Oh, once he made the save, it didn't take the keeper long to start barking at his defence.
Oh, that was vital. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Pass somewhat off target. And there's a searching pass. Barcelona already looking up at the vast mountain they've been left to climb. He's picked his way through. Big header! Oh, brilliant save.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
Hernandez promptly onto that, and that is that. And he's managed to get free.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play.
Nedved! And
Mira
that
quién se
has
lo dio
forced the
ahora.
very best out of the keeper.
Nedved knew immediately he didn't catch that to his liking, and his face was a picture of dissatisfaction.
Barcelona are opting for an early change in personnel. They've decided against waiting until half-time. Oh, easy pickings there. Vitinha. That's been cut out, well played. That looks a good ball through. Can he finish? And he hits the net.
Es increíble.
Results no longer in doubt. It's just
increíble,
about
chicos,
how many.
Well, his movement is all based on fine margins, and the timing of his run then was ideal.
Mbappe!
¿Ves?
No,
No
it's
puede
wide.
fallar eso ahí,
Oh, I'm not
Mbappé.
sure what he had in mind, and I don't think he knew either.
He could be in here. Oh, what? It's Lewandowski! They've
Vamos.
done it!
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Barcelona playing for pride here. The match surely beyond them.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach.
Now it's Messi. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And no, that was never going to make it. Donnarumma. He can run onto that. Alexander-Arnold is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Nedved was alert to the possible... Messi! Great football, shot and save.
Barcelona just served up a reminder of how good they can be on the break. Their method is clear.
Great challenge, time to perfection. Now it's Mbappe. Played back in. So nearly the perfect ball. Nicely aimed pass. Van Dijk calmly anticipates. Mbappe proves just a little bit. And there is the half-time whistle.
¿Crees que podemos remontar este partido, chicos?
Recordamos a nuestros espectadores que el estadio dispone de una sala de objetos perdidos que permanecerá abierta entre semana en horario de oficina. Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
And the action is back underway. Barcelona changed their lineup for the second half. A reaction, no doubt, to the half-time score.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
And it just, I suppose, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press,
Americano
and there's
de
simply no
Galia.
way out.
Couldn't squeeze it through. And they've got a throw. And he's picked out the run. Hits one! It's there! It is no contest. It is a landslide.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
Barcelona are having a ball here. Kukçu. Pedri. Vitinha. Oh, smashing header! Kukçu.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Chance for the header!
¿Cómo es posible que logren
Oh, it
rematar
needed
ahí?
better placement. Hernandez. Now that looks a decent ball. That is good alertness. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Barcelona clearly should have gone for the easier pass.
Nedved is on his own. Tries a shot! They scored! And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
Están ganando 6 a 1,
Look, all
chicos.
they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
26 espectadores.
Barcelona are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Could be danger here. Barcelona perhaps contemplating their next change here. That has ended up in no man's land. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Opts to play it back. And here's Mbappe!
Cuando tiene que disparar no lo hace.
Nedved looking to run onto it. And he's intervened well there. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Barcelona clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Has a look and place it forward. Caicedo. Pedri. Now it's Ødegaard. He's a sharp little ball here. Hernandez. He's looking to set free a runner. Ødegaard. And Caicedo. Oh, it's a nice idea, but there's the hit! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
¿Qué puedes?
Pedri. That has not gone well.
¿Qué más que puede pedir a esos jugadores?
Half an hour gone in the second half. Oh, nicely intercepted. Oh, that's a key interception. Short changes him with that pass. Mbappe! He's been taken down
fuera
and
de
the
juego.
referee has
Penal.
pointed at the spot. So a big chance
Cambio
now
de
from 12
jugadores en el
yards.
Barcelona. El dorsal
Eyeball
14,
to eyeball with the
Jordi
goalkeeper.
Alba. El dorsal 22. El dorsal 23. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 26. El dorsal 17. El dorsal 6.
Oh no, he's
Y dure
managed to
tanto
miss
tiempo que
it.
lo
Not
pateó
the best
solo.
spot kick I've ever seen, but they've got to keep their heads up and chase this game.
And he's in on goal. Mbappe! Oh, denied at the last.
Yeah, they got away with it, but that was a defensive letdown to see him march through like that.
And he's there to clear it. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. But they've got it again. Van Dijk. Pass is just off target. It's a sweet ball, that. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. He has found the way through. Messi. And Messi! Well, now it's a race for the ball. That's a bad place to challenge. What's he giving?
No,
Barcelona present their opponents with the
demasiado
best
esto.
possible chance here.
Me fui. Ujú, ujú. Voy a hacer unos cambios. Vamos a ver. Este no va. Fermín tampoco. Vamos a ver. Ahora, ¿quién marcamos? No. El problema es si saben jugar por fuera, te jodes. Pero si solamente juegan por dentro, las pelotas no llegan a los atacantes. Entonces, por eso siempre marco los dos delanteros.
So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here. The followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that yet again this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate glitterati. And already we're underway here. And here's Mbappe. The most accurate pass. Ansu Fati bops him off it and wins back the ball. Well timed, excellent interception. Mbappe is on his own. Caught offside that time. Looking for options for movement. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
I don't think we've seen a dribbler as good as this guy, Vinicius Jr., in some time. His favourite move is to receive the ball in a wide position, attract defenders his way, where he can turn them and just leave them behind and have a clean run at goal. He's a very tricky customer and getting better week by week.
Yeah, he'll be looking for a goal or two.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Pinches it off him. Kubo. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Face to face with the keeper. Hits one! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Davis. He's got tall. He's done well to get his head on that, but couldn't score.
Well, plenty of moving targets to pick out in the box. Obviously increases your chances of the ball being met like that by someone.
First quarter of an hour gone. Alexander-Arnold. Davis promptly onto that, and that is that. Madrid are looking to break at pace. Batistuta. Decent hit! There's a goal!
No puedo llegar a mi portería ahí.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Well, that's changed the mood entirely, as you'd expect, Peter. It'll be fascinating now to see what kind of reaction it will cause.
Hernandez cuts it out. Barcelona are behind here, despite their domination of possession. DiMarco gets over and intercepts. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Alexander-Arnold gets across to intercept that. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Now it's Drogba! Can he finish? He's played it long. Now it's some shot at goal!
Okay.
Camavinga.
Barcelona really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Vitinha. Ansu Fati. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And they're quick to get it back. Vitinha. Madrid deciding to turn to the long ball now. That is pretty evident.
Yeah, it is clear that they've decided to take him.
There's the hit! Really well taken
Dios
goal.
mío, qué juego.
And with
Oh,
that
padre.
goal comes comfort.
Vamos a ver qué hacemos ahí.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Drogba demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away.
Pero
I
lo
think
que
it's
más
just
juego no
top
puedo
play.
tener a Ansu Fati ahí de Barcelona, ¿ok? Lewandowski, Pepe.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 10.
So the manager can make a
El
change
dorsal
for the
4.
first time in the game here.
El dorsal 6.
Madrid are
Serán
doing
sustituidos
very
por
nicely, thank
el
you.
dorsal 11,
Well, with this kind
el
of
dorsal
authority,
2,
Peter, why not push
el
on
dorsal
and totally
24,
kill this off?
Neymar.
Oh, he's been
Huh?
caught on it here. Batistuta! And that's really well manoeuvred.
¿Qué?
Vinicius Junior!
¿Pero qué está
Oh,
pasando?
that
Por
was
Dios.
a brilliant save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Madrid with the corner, they're first. Climbs up big! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Y se cambia, pero aún así más me atacan.
Barcelona can, of course, make a change whenever they choose. Looking for the run. Pedri is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
Mbappe and the shot!
¡Ah!
Good run, lovely take,
No
but that is
puede
where it
ser que
stops.
ese
Look,
sea
this is
fallado
alarming
ahí.
because of the ease in which they're getting in behind.
Ay,
That's
Dios
offside.
mío.
Yes, it is.
¿Cómo es posible que te fallen hasta ahora?
And the first 45 minutes are up. How would you review the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial.
Good spot, he's seen the run. Some resolute defending there. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Vitinha, Mbappe. And the pass is intercepted. And it's Lewandowski. And he was quick to react. Vitinha. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Caicedo. And he's intervened well there.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Caicedo does well to get it back. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Great chance!
Dios.
Oh, that was nice, but
Es
not quite the
imposible
end
ganar
product
así.
required.
Mbappe has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Always onto this. That's Batistuta. And Batistuta! That's a bad place to challenge. What's he giving? Oh, the referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it
Hola,
is
Samuel.
just a free kick. Van Dijk has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
An opportunity then to pull clear here. Beckham with a real chance here. Beckham! Oh, wonderful! What a goal! A finish right from the top draw.
Ya es
And the
imposible ganar
lead
este
is
partido.
extended still further.
198.004 espectadores.
That was beautiful. Something close to genius.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
A case now of complete control. Could be danger here. There's the shot. Surely now they are well and truly out of sight.
Yo pensé que el portero iba a despejar la pelota.
Truly out of sight.
Es increíble.
Terrible error, duly punished. And he's done it again. And it's Batistuta. Can he put it away? He has done it. And so clear that one side are so much better. The scoreline entirely justified.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
Madrid are having a ball here.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next...
He's pulled him up for that challenge. And he is going into that little black book.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
Hernandez. Barcelona perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Played back in.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
That's really well cleared. Out of play for a throw. Van Dijk. Caicedo. Hernandez. Now Neymar. He's looking for the runner here. Oh, it's Batistuta. He's shifting through the gears here. It's an errant pass.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Tries to dink it in.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Kubo. Now it's Pedri. And here's Lewandowski.
Well, they can at least make a fight of it. Even if it's just a goal, the lift it would give would be huge.
Now the finish! And that's wide.
Ah, Mbappé falló demasiado. Bueno, yo he fallado demasiado.
Davis. Now it's Vinicius Junior. He is through here. Vinicius Junior. Quick look, then plays it in. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Mbappe. Oh, that's well spotted. And it's Batistuta. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Hernandez. Pedri. Lewandowski. And it's Neymar. Here's Vitinha. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Neymar. Kubo.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
Ay, he perdido dos en los tres partidos que yo he jugado. ¿Será que tengo sueño o no tengo sueño? Pero quiero hacer unos cambios en esa plan. Voy a poner otra formación, equipo, estilo de equipo. No. Cambiar la formación. 4-3-3, ok. Pero este tipo no va. Va a ir, por ejemplo, la mina. Ajá. Ah, bueno, voy para allá. Voy a buscar. Voy a buscar quién cambió ahí. Voy a cambiar a. em, en ataque. No voy a ver si acción del jugador. También nivel. No tiene. Ok. Ok. De posicionamiento. No. Habilidad. No bien. Ajá. La Llamar por un lado y Ansu Fati por el otro. Vamos a ver ahora si no podemos ganar. 4-3-3. Vuelvo a lo antiguo.
Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. It really is a sight to behold here as Spotify Camp Nou opens its arms to the Barcelona nation, 100,000 plus in unison. If you're just joining us, we are already on the way. Keeper has taken decisive action. Well, he's hit it long, but astray. And he's picked out the run. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And he's intervened well there. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and
Amarilla,
shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games.
Especialmente habló con él.
The very best qualities.
Time after time, it is a tale of the extraordinary, and we've come to expect the extraordinary from him.
We have.
He Gets a ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
Mbappe. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
That just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Mbappe! Mbappe! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. They're battling for the right to play in the early stages. And that's a superb pass. And the shot! Goal! Barcelona! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Barcelona finding themselves unexpected. And the whistle has gone for
Vamos.
a reckless challenge there. It's not taken him long. And
Al
that's
fin
going
y
to be a
sacan la
booking.
amarilla.
Mbappe. Hernandez cuts it out. Ruben Diaz kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And the shot!
Oh my goodness.
Great build-up. It all deserved a better
Lo que he
ending.
fallado
Mbappe has
ahí.
every reason to be disappointed
Espero
after
no
being played in
lamentarlo
so
más
well.
adelante.
The
Sí.
gaffer won't let him forget that.
Mbappe! Oh, that's fabulous. Mbappe couldn't quite force his way through this time, but... Oh, he's been caught napping! He's through here. Now it's Rafinha. Rafinha! Oh, now this is interesting, and the referee
Penal.
has pointed to the spot.
Había
And
que,
that
no había
is
que
a
barrer
huge
el
moment
chico.
in the context of the game.
Lo que yo decía, espero no lamentarlo adelante.
Games hinge on moments like this.
Gracias.
He can't put it away.
You couldn't ask for a better opportunity to equalise, but now he'll feel like the opposition have just scored.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Well-timed, excellent interception. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Barcelona clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
The movement was good, but the pass
no
lacked
no se
authority,
ponga.
a cause of mild frustration.
Rafinha. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
That is good alertness.
¿Qué?
Half an hour played now. He has found the way through. Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising.
They've got to be quick moving this forward. Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can...
Has a look and has a go. Oh, terrific save.
No me di
from
cuenta
the
que
keeper.
sacar cuando quiero que el portero sale, no sale. Cuando no quiero, salen. Es increíble, ¿no, chicos?
Barcelona with the corner. They're first. He gets big. Really well taken goal. Barcelona are back in business.
¿Mm?
Oh, whose goal is that?
¿Ves
Big
lo que yo
deflection.
decía?
That's one for the dubious goals panel. And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Now it's Mbappe. Well, played right into his path. Cristiano Ronaldo. He's had it taken off him. Messi.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Rafinha. Vitinha defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Rafinha. And that is out of play.
Ay, Dios.
And through to the goalkeeper. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Rafinha! That had everyone off their seats.
Look, I'm sure he'll deny it, Peter, but the keeper didn't have that covered.
Poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. And Messi! It's there!
No puede ser, no puede ser. Qué sal, Dios.
Yeah, I'd call that transition
Qué
with
sal
might.
tengo
They
con
won it
esta
back and
jugada,
a bit
con estas
hard.
jugadas.
Barcelona.
Prácticamente era la última
Whistle
jugada.
goes for half-time. So on the whole, a very
Un mal
competitive
saque
game
y
so far.
gol.
Goals for both sides, neither in true command. Anything could still happen in this game. So there was the first half.
Oh, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Here we go again.
Barcelona can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Alexander-Arnold. Yamal going face-to-face with his great rival. Now it's Mbappe. Barcelona do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
Now it's Messi. Rafinha. Oh, super find. Oh, well played. Now it's Christian. Oh, shooting chance! And that's definitely not his best. And that's gone loose. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Looking for the run. Oh, easy pickings there. Great ball, and he's in here. Caicedo. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Alexander-Arnold promptly onto that, and that is that. Oh, perfectly measured that. Oh, that was vital. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
That has been cut short. Barcelona
Really looking to get back into this at the start of the second
La
half.
asistencia a este partido
Alexander-Arnold
asciende a
gets across to intercept that.
97 espectadores.
Messi looks to get on the end of this. Rafinha. He's through here. Great position here. Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Yo debería hacer.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona.
Corner number 2 then.
El dorsal 7. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 8. El dorsal 35. Cambio de jugadores.
He's tried one! Now, who's going to be first to this?
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
Messi proving dependable as ever. Another terrific day at the office for him.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any stage. It's simply part of his package. When he really wants to, this fella scores.
Quality ball. Fiddles it through. Cristiano Ronaldo. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! It's in! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
Lewandowski!
Dios mío.
That was superb goalkeeping.
Lewandowski really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Punched away. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Good read, needed to be. Oh, this looks sharp. And he's had it nicked away. And no, that is pretty much the end of that.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 11. El dorsal 14. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 5.
That's been intercepted.
El dorsal 17.
There could be trouble here. He's picked his way. Chance! And he was quick to react. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. He is through here. Oh, no joy this time.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 18. Cristiano Ronaldo.
It's a good run down the right. Haaland is in a really good position out wide. And he's in on goal. He's big chance. It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Messi.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
That has ended up in no man's land. Hoisted upfield by the keeper.
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
There they go, hunting again.
Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. And the counter-attack is on for Barcelona. Oh, he's been flattened there. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Back in possession, hits one! And that may well be that. That is that. Barcelona illustrating perfectly the fickle nature of football.
Increíble lo que
Everything
va
looked
ahí.
so good for them to start with, but as we have seen so many times, they ended up with nothing. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through or not having the right players in the right positions. It all looked a bit lost.
No paro de perder, chicos. Déjame ver. Voy a volver a la misma formación que yo tenga. Es ese. Pero la diferencia yo no voy a jugar con Ramen. No. No, los de centro de verdad, ¿no? Ok, 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 ok. Voy a quitar este tipo, voy a poner nada. Ok, Julián Álvarez no es para mí.
So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here. The followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that yet again this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate glitterati. We have already started here. He might be in here, and the shot! Oh, that wasn't far away.
Lo que acabo de salvar.
Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Koundé couldn't quite squeeze that one through. final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that. Oh, that's well spotted. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, what else can we say about this fella, Moises Caicedo? He'll...
And the shot! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
No te entiendo nada. Creo que Messi ese no es tu lugar, bro. Me perdonas, pero no, estás jugando fatal.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal
Barcelona
20.
already making their
Messi.
first change. Not what was planned, I don't think.
Yeah, they're looking for some imagination, and his job's going to be to add that element of craft and guile. The man pulling the strings.
Alvarez. Oh, good spread. Oh, that's fabulous. Backward it goes. Quality ball.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here. You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Well, you could see he was eager to get a shot away, but there was too much flesh and bone in his path.
Tries a shot! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
And that is not the first time, Peter, the keeper has been left exposed by this defence. It needs a quick fix.
Oh, they could be caught out here. Alvarez has a go!
No había forma de esa pelota.
Barcelona! Complete
¿Cómo es posible
awareness.
que hace
He
eso?
understood what was needed, and he executed it smoothly.
Well, to his credit, he managed to ghost into space to finish things off, but the failure to spot him was ghastly defence.
Barcelona have broken through. It's 1-0.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough, though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
And here's Lewandowski, and that's gone loose.
This is the time you need that pace.
Vitinha. Nicely weighted ball.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Doku. Valde. Pedri. Barcelona looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose. If they keep the purpose and the urgency, all will be well.
Vitinha. Now Ødegaard. And that's another good win of the ball. Pedri. Musiala. Barcelona making some potentially decisive changes. They weren't waiting around. And that is a little undercooked. And here's Lewandowski. Goes down, but nothing given. Pedri. Doku. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Driving on and making good progress. Doku providing an outlet on that flank. He's got the shot away! It's in! And they're at it again in double quick time. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop
no voy
him.
a poder
Well, at
pasar
one
este
stage he
nivel,
was being
en verdad.
body checked, Peter, and then
Yeah,
the next
man.
minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Barcelona are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
He won't be happy with that one. Barcelona are in need of a lift as we head up towards the... Could be danger here! Ødegaard. And it's Lewandowski. He's looking to set free a runner. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run
Pues
and not get picked out.
He's in plenty of space here. He's picked his way through. Hits one! And that would have been some goal.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
Pedri. Pedri. Now it's Lewandowski. And he's making progress on the ball. Lewandowski. Doku. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And the referee brings the first half to a close. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Se informan los espectadores que deban abandonar el estadio en coche de que se espera tráfico denso tras el partido. Por favor, circulen con precaución. Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 5, Cristiano Ronaldo. Será sustituido por el dorsal 8.
Underway again.
Cambio de jugadores.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up. And
Ødegaard! Caicedo to Musiala, and that's put paid to a promising move. Barcelona have reclaimed it, looking for the run. Hernandez, Vitinha, and here's Mbappe. Caicedo, Musiala, oh, and he's through the middle. He's shifting through the gears here. There's the hit! That's a half-decent try.
that is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Alexander-Arnold.
¿Qué?
And reclaimed it in a trice. Caicedo. Pedri. That's a nicely measured pass. And it's Lewandowski. Saka gets his pass away. Musiala. Musiala. Can he put it away? Surely now they are
Error en
well
ataque y
and truly
gol,
out of sight. And they are pulling clear here. How very smart. He just got it right.
Well, that defence is perplexed by the fact they've allowed him the space.
And now he has two. Barcelona find a position of real strength now. Now the finish!
¿Cómo entró?
Really
Estará
well taken
cocido.
goal. Players
¿Cómo entró?
ecstatic, fans delirious. This is utopian. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
Clinical, Just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Barcelona are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so. Ball is over the line. Valde. Ball's out once more. That could spell trouble. Caicedo. Saka. Barcelona are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Short changes him with that pass. He's going to be disappointed with that. Well, that's beautifully weighted. He is through here. Decent hit! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Well, that has not gone well. That is good alertness. Pedri. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Well, played right into his path. Face to face with the keeper. Barcelona have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do. Corner number 2, then. Musiala plays it short. Heads it! They've scored!
Esa era una broma, en verdad. Mira.
They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
As if 3 weren't enough, this is nigh on utopian. It's become a case of men against boys. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Alvarez was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Pedri.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Now it's Saka, and he's managed to get great hits! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, he's been caught napping! Big chance! Keeper always had the measure of that. Corner number 3 coming up. Musiala goes short. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, it's a foul there right on the edge of the box. Barcelona present their opponents with the best possible chance here. So this to extend their lead.
Ay, chicos de YouTube, nos vemos mañana. Nos vemos mañana, chicos. A ver. Sí, mañana en el partido de... Nos vemos mañana en el partido... En el partido de España. En el partido de España contra... España contra... España contra Portugal. Mañana España contra Portugal. Supongo que va a ser un partidazo donde los dos equipos quieran ganar la final. Y estarás transmitiendo el partido con imágenes, pero en Twitch. Si entras a mi canal de Twitch, mañana puedes ver el partido Jesús Lucas 1, que estoy conectado ahí ahorita mismo también, que en Twitch o Kick. en Twitch, ok, Jesús Lucas. Puedes entrar ahí y mañana ver el partido con imágenes. Muchas veces uno no puede transmitir el partido por YouTube. No puedes, bueno, no muchas veces. Nunca se puede transmitir un partido de YouTube que tenga copyright, pero se puede transmitir una parte en Kick o en Twitch sin que te bajen el video o el directo. Pero ya sabéis, así que mañana nos vemos a la misma, no a la misma hora, no, sino 3 de la tarde, 3 de la tarde, no sé qué hora están allá para ustedes, pero por donde estoy a las 3 de la tarde será la final de Portugal y España, ¿eh? De Portugal y España, así que nos vemos mañana, chicos. Gracias y